Hello friends, I welcome you all at Synechis web portal. In this video, I am going to introduce Python programming language. Let's begin and let's see what is in Python. Python is a programming language that lets work quickly and integrate system more effectively. And this is because the nature or the syntax provided by the Python language. This Python is widely used as a high-level programming language for general purpose programming, and in nowadays many domains are there where Python is most popularly used. This language is created by Rossum and first released in the year of 1991. It is just a project at the weekend what he has developed and came up with, and it is an interpreted language. The next point is Python has a design philosophy which emphasizes code reliability and syntax which allows programmers to express concepts in a fewer lines of code. This is the fantastic feature of the Python because of its nature of writing the program, and that is nothing but the syntax which becomes our program more readable. Python features a dynamic type system and automatic memory management. It also supports different programming paradigms, which includes object-oriented programming, imperative, functional programming, and it has a large and comprehensive standard library. Look, let me tell you what are the different programming paradigms supported by the Python. Yes, Python is an object-oriented programming language. It has a large set of defined libraries, and based on which we can go for mathematical calculation, then GUI programming, it may be 2D, 3D programming, then it supports different multimedia uh, libraries. It is a functional programming, different modules or definitions we can write here, and because of which Python programs becomes more readable. Python code to run on wide variety of system. Here, this Python supports multiple different platform architectures as it is an interpreted language and widely used on variety of systems. One next version of Python is a C Python. This is reference implementation of Python, and it is open source software. Like GNU has provided many types of open source software. Here, Python's freeware version we can find and called as a C Python, which has a community-based development model, and as do nearly all of its variant implementation. So C Python is a free or open source software with which we can go for programming as like Python only. Let's see some of the features of Python as a programming language. Python is most powerful and it is very fast one because it is an interpreted language. I hope you people are knowing compiled languages take some time to compile the program and further convert it into the binary code. But as an interpreted language, Python's every instruction is interpreted, analyzed step by step and immediately transferred for the execution. So it is fast one. It plays well with others, means other applications, the combining other application or the some sort of code with the Python is very simple task. Python runs everywhere. On variety of platform, Python is accepted and it has a different standard libraries. We need to just import those libraries and make use of it and have fun with developing different applications. The next feature is it is friendly one and very easy to learn, as it is a style followed by the Python programming is like a scripting. So like other scripting languages, it's a very writing or learning the Python is very easy, so called as it is a friendly one. And the next feature is it is open. Yes, as I mentioned previously, C Python is its one of the variation as it is a open source software. Okay, let me tell you how to check whether Python is installed, what type of shell I need to use, and how to go for Python programming. Here I have opened a terminal. Look, here the terminal icon is there and I have already opened. So let me check whether Python is installed on my system or not. Nowadays, every system is come up with the Python API or the Python library because it's an open source, and as I am using a Linux machine, by default it is there. I am using a Fedora and now I am running a command called as Python. Yes, we got an output. Look, the Python's current version is 2.7.12 and it is showing here. The current version of Python is 2.7 and the latest version is installed on my machine. When you run this command called as Python, it opens an interactive shell. The shell prompt is like this, 3 times greater than sign. The default terminal shell prompt here hash, which indicates it's a root user. On Windows machine the prompt is something different, or on different platforms terminal or shell prompts are different one. But while doing Python programming, when you execute a Python command, we have an interactive shell of for the Python as a programming language is 3 times greater than sign. Whatever you mention here is going to be executed. For example, if I write 2 plus 3, this 2 plus 3 is given as a command to the Python interactive shell and it gives us an output of command or the operation 2 plus 3. Yeah, it is 5. If I say 10, then it is going to be eCode 1, that is displayed as it is. If I mention here hello to everyone, hello all, let's say, that will be displayed as a string on a shell. So different commands or different tasks we can write here, and even we can type a program and we can have the execution of those program immediately. So there is no need to compile and nothing. Let's say if I do like this, a is equal to 2, then b is equal to 3, and if I say c is equal to a plus b, so here operation a plus b is performed and the value will be stored in a variable c. And if I want to see the content of or display the content of variable c, then print c. Got it? So this as an not only a normal shell, but it gives us an interactive shell for the Python. So there is no need to compile the instruction given here. It interprets and gives us an output immediately. That's what about Python's interactive shell. Okay, let us come out of this shell first of all. So I am pressing here Control D. Fine. So this is the one way to have communication with the Python interaction shell. The another way of doing programming in a Python is writing a Python program as like a scripting. So in case with shell scripting, we write a program and save it by using .sh file. Similarly, here we are going to write a program and we'll save that program by using extension .py. Here I am using vim editor to type the program. Let's say hello.py. .py is the extension given in the Python programming. So let me press enter, so it will open an vim editor with blank hello.py file. Look, new file has been created. Now I want to type something, so I need to go in a insert mode. So press I, insert, start typing over here. Well, let me define one module, def hello, yeah, hello, then colon. Here I have to write print hello all. That's it. And to run the program, I am calling this function hello. That's okay, done. I have finished with the program. Let me save it. I will explain it. Wait. Come out of the vim editor. Now hello.py file is ready. If in order to run this program, I have to use the command called as Python. So as it is an interpreted language, no need to compile it. So command is Python and mention .py file as an input. Yes, we got an output hello all. What I have done here, I have written hello.py file by using vim editor. In order to execute that file, I have used a command Python and given hello.py file as an input. So Python as an interpreter analyzes line by line code and immediately execute it. So this is the way how to write and run the program. Let me tell you the content of hello.py file in short. Look, by using a def keyword, I have defined a module called as hello. Here in Python, functions are called as a module. The opening and closing bracket tells us it is a function, but in Python, we need to say or call it as a module. So this definition to the module is ended by colon, and all the lines within this module hello have to write one by one, but every time we need to put a space, like a specific space as like tab, and then start writing each and every line. Before every line you must prefix with a some space. Indentation must be there. So as I have only one line in my module hello, so I have written like this, print hello all. So this is what my definition of the module. Next, in order to call this module, here I have mentioned hello, and call to the function is with opening and closing simple bracket. That's it. Python programs do not start with the main function. So definition of main function is not present here. So only two tasks I have done. One is defining the hello module and calling it. That's it. And this this hello will call the module defined here and prints hello all on the terminal. Thank you.